Alrighty, welcome to a 4-on-4 Vintage Cube draft where tragedy has struck. I'm going to have to pass Tillerian Academy. It's okay. I've drafted a lot of academies lately. We can go a different way because we're going to take Mox Ruby here. Mac, the person I'm passing to, is likely going to take Seasoned Engineer. I think this is the second best card in the pack. But Academy's not coming back. They're never going to pass me another Academy in these drafts. It's a shame. I think the 8 cards, because it's a 4-on-4. Dungeoneer, Ruby, Academy, Ponder, Triome, and then some combination of like other Triome, Urtai, Duretti, Nissa. But Mox Ruby will do it. Well, on the other hand, they did pass me a fast bond. You know what? You might lose Academy and gain a fast bond. We can go with that. So I think I am going to take fast bond over Arid Mesa. I found fast bond to just be an excellent card. And a lot of directions you can go. There's also an Othari. So besides the Arid Mesa, Cradle's good. Blade Splicer's good. Plus, I don't think Zernorb's going to wheel again. The other team has been less likely to pass me this card recently, but it's possible because Reprieve, Othari, Mesa, Cradle, Blade Splicer, that's 5. I just need 2 people to want Courser of Crewfix, Pia, Elish Norn. All right, so my team, by the way, Bean, that's Juju Bean, Julian, very, very good. Xantos, solid drafter, and Luca, who I haven't drafted much with, so I don't really know what Luca's got going on. Battling against, of course, Timrod, one of the founders of the draft server. Mac, who I don't really know. Theo, who's great, and Dom, who's also great. So, good teams. Taking me a fast bond. Following that up with an Oracle of Amuli. Oracle of Amuli Dooley here. I just think Fast Bond Oracle is a good combo. Also, Mox Oracle's a good combo. Mox does make 4-mana cards better. Obviously, it's not like, oh yeah, Mox makes every card better. It does more make a 4-mana card better. Like, Mox doesn't really make Elvish Mystic better. In fact, barely makes Porcelain Legionnaire better. Though it's still good there. Yeah, I think I'll take Oracle over Path. Passing Mac, a good white deck, but there's Path, Porcelain Legionnaire, Sarah Paragon, Staff. That's fine. There's a miscalculation as well, but I like taking Oracle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I might get Foff back. Foff is a card most people don't tend to play a ton, and it is good with Fast Bond. So, also Timrod passing to me. Timrod does kind of favor mid-range black-white style decks. Not that he's always going to do that, but that is something he likes to do. Oh man, it's painful seeing the Seed Shark here and knowing I'm not going to get Tillerian Academy, but I still probably take the Seed Shark. I have been really impressed with this card. It just is kind of an army in a can. Makes a lot of board presence at a pretty low cost. And a 3-mana 2/4 flying is just not that bad. Doesn't die to incinerate, that sort of thing. Probe's also good. There's a bunch of burn spells, but I'm going to take Chrome Host Seed Shark before I get accused of being a one-tricker. Okay, maybe I kind of am. Oh man, the Zernorb is floating around. I really hope it comes back. I don't think it will, but I'm still going to take Crucible because Crucible Fast Bond is such a good combo. And I don't mind passing up on like a Steam Vents or whatever. So yeah, Crucible is it. There's Light from the Loam, but I kind of feel once I already have Fast Bond, Crucible, Oracle, I don't know that I really need Loam. There's Raugrin and Triome, but that's not a lot of the colors I am. I'm kind of thinking of just taking Thespian Stage, because if I find Dark Depths, that's such a good combo. I do tend to like taking Depths first, but this is the kind of pick where I don't mind speccing on Thespian Stage here. When you have a lot of the lands cards already, it makes every single land card more appealing. And Loam also sometimes comes back. Oh, this is a new one, Lotus Field. I love this. So Lotus Field it's good with Crucible. It's good with Fast Bond. It's good with Fast Bond and Crucible. Yeah, I'm going to try it. There's Lotus Cobra too, but Lotus Field seems like the sort of thing I would get up to. Also, it's good with Thespian Stage. Ooh. This opens the door for another stage combo. Okay. We really set the stage, as it were. It's so funny because when we were debating Lotus Field, Sam Rolfe was like, well, if you add Lotus Field, that's probably going to help LSV win more. It's like, yeah, well. Ooh, here's Tireless Tracker. Pick 8. I can hope Academy wheels right. It's not going to. There's just no way. But I'm going to take Tireless Tracker anyway. Tireless Tracker Fast Bond is such a great combo that even without Academy, you're killing me here. But I like the land setup that I've got here. This deck actually looks really fun already. Yeah, no Academy. I had to hope, right? There's Raging Ravine. I don't have much of an inroad into red, but I do have a Mox Ruby. There's Nissa, which is kind of cool if you have a lot of forests in play, but I don't know that I'm even necessarily going to do that. There's also Urtai and Savai Triome. I think I just take Raging Ravine here. And Zeranorb didn't wheel either, but it's okay. I'll take Courser. Courser is still good with all the cards I have here, even if they're not letting me have my fun. Here, I think I'm going to take Bonfire. It's a good big mana card, and I think Bonfire can do some stuff. Oh, which burn spell do I want? I guess I like Incinerate more than the other ones. It's kind of close. I don't know. I think I'm more likely to want Faithless Looting than Turnabout. I don't think I'm super likely to want either, though I guess Looting is kind of a combo with Crucible. Yeah, the way the packs broke is unfortunate. I'm going to take Loam here. I don't think Mac's that likely to be able to use Thief of Sanity, and Loam could actually be good in this deck. Last pick Curtains, no respect. All right, let's put these down here. Loam and Incinerator also probably are in the kind of maybe pile here. All right, what do we got? Underworld Breach, which I'm not super set up for. Mystic Confluence, which is a good card. Yeah, the way the packs broke, not getting Academy or Zeranorb, unfortunate. I haven't seen Brain Freeze yet, so taking Breach would just be like a spec on basically seeing exactly Brain Freeze, though Breached Loam is kind of interesting. If you have like Frantic Search or some other way, and I have Looting, you know what? The upside on Breach is pretty high. Let's just take that over Mystic Confluence and maybe Sail into the Westal Wheel if we're lucky. Comet Stellar Pup. 2 red, white, 5 loyalty. You pay 0 and roll a 6-sided die. If you hit 1 or 2, you get +2 loyalty and you get 2 1/1 hastes. Okay. If you hit 3, you get a -1 loyalty and get a mana value 2 or less card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. 4 or 5 nugs a creature or player equal to loyalty and then gets -2 loyalty. 6 is +1 loyalty and you can activate the ability 2 more times this turn. This card does actually seem quite strong. I'm probably going to take it. It's a white card. There's nothing else here that I'm like super into. I mean, there's Bribery, I guess, but I don't know. Comet seems interesting. All right, let's take Comet Stellar Pup. So this pack has Time Warp, which I generally like. A red-green duel, which is just fine. Torsten Founder Benalia, 7 mana, 7/7. When it ETBs, you get 7 cards, and you look at the top 7 cards and put any number of creatures or lands into your hand, and then when it dies, you get 7 1/1s. There's also Hullbreaker Horror, Wall of Blossoms, Elvish Reclaimer. I think I just take Time Warp. Time Warp is just really good in this style of deck, so I think we're Time Warping it up here, and I don't know about this Bonfire either. We're basically Teamer, maybe Splashing Comet, and we have a bunch of land stuff. We could go for a draw 7. That would be nice. Life from the Loam is also interesting. I wouldn't mind picking up, obviously Strip Mine would be amazing, but you have to take that pretty early. Wasteland would also be pretty good. Cradle and Academy are both gone. Oh, Dark Depths is something I'm looking for. Real shame about that Zeranorb, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, so this pack has Urza's Saga, which is great. Wow, Fury, which is great. Tarn and Prismatic Vista, both great. Lotus Petal, which is pretty good with Underworld Breach. Urza's Saga is a pretty messed up card. I think I should take that over a fetch land. It's painful. I don't know, maybe Prismatic Vista. The thing is, Prismatic Vista Crucible is so sick, especially with Fast Bond, and it helps fix Comet also. Ugh, this is close. Urza Saga has a minor combo with Thespian Stage, which is you stage into Urza Saga, get the second chapter on it, then stage into something else, and now you just have a land that's 2-tap, make a construct the rest of the game. I don't think I can pass Urza Saga. It's just too strong. There's Ren and 6. I mean, I might just be in for that sort of thing at this point. Just have all the land regrowths. Don't think I'm really dream halsing. All right, well, we'll run in 6 here. We'll be all in on Stripwide. We have every way to get back lands except Ramen Up at this point. There's a Kiki Jiki. It's also a Jace. Probably just take Jace. It's good with Time Warp. It's good with Oracle and Courser. It's just a good card. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah, the Urza Saga versus Prismatic Vista is tough. Tough pack to, like, I don't know, all those cards that I really wanted at the same time. All right, that was pick 6. A lot of possibilities with this draft. A lot of possibilities. Urza would also be a really good one to pick up with Tireless Tracker and Chrome Host Seed Shark, so certainly on the lookout for that. Okay. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I was looking at that Exploration for a second, but I got to take Wheel. Wheel is just the perfect card with all of the things I have going on, so yeah, I got to take that. And technically I could get Exploration last pick, but I really don't think that's going to happen. Okay, so there's Chandra. Force of Negation is good, but I only have 3 other blue cards. I should probably just take a red-green tap land. And it's even got black in case I need that. Yeah, that seems fine. And Sail into the West Wield. Okay, I will take that now. Just more draw 7s. Passing up on Ledger Shredder and Ether Channeler. Sure. This deck could use Raphaelos. I don't think I'm going to use Lightning Greaves. I don't really care about passing Grim Lavamancer here. Or Grave Titan, rather. Okay. Torsten came back. Sort of Wall of Blossom. Sort of Elvish Reclaimer. This looks like an Elvish Reclaimer deck, so yeah, let's do that. I guess I'll just hate Tainted Pact. Or maybe I just take Trespasser. No, actually I'll take Collective Brutality. I don't know. They're all just like mid-black cards that I don't really care about. I'm just not even putting these in the maybe board. I'm not looking to play those. All right, Horizon Canopy is a card I might play. All right, pack 3 is going to be big. I've got a lot of, so I'm missing Dark Depths, I'm missing Strip Mine. Yeah, I didn't get Exploration last, shocker. Missing Brain Freeze. I've definitely got some pretty strong combos that I could try to complete. Though I think as is, we're still actually doing okay. Like, we've got a Fast Bond Draw 7 deck with a lot of cool synergies already, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. I would really like to get a fetch land. I just haven't been in a position to take one. It was like Arid Mesa, versus Fast Bond or whatever. I like Currency Converter, but I think I got to just take Trop. Not really the first pick I was looking for. I really wanted to open that Strip Mine, but Trop is going to be kind of the perfect land for me. So, all right, well, begrudgingly take a tropical island here. Try to make the mana a little more palatable. Yeah, really hoping that Timrod hooks us up here. Okay, what do we got? Oh, Wooded Foothills. Okay, I'm not even going to complain about that. Also, picking up the Trop means Wooded Foothills is really a 4-color land, no white, but it gets everything else. That's fantastic. Sorry, Breeding Pool. Can't pass up on Wooded Foothills. The good thing is some of the cards I'm looking for, like, I'm not going to get a 4th pick Strip Mine. That's just not going to happen. But I could get like a 7th pick Dark Depths. It wouldn't be crazy for that to happen. I could also potentially get past a Brain Freeze, though. Brain Freeze is another one of those cards the other people don't seem to pass me very often. This Looting actually might be good in this deck. Don't think I'd start Incinerator Bonfire for the moment. So this is... Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a deck that can do things. I don't know about this Breach at this point either. Let's put the Breach down here, because right now Breach and Raphaelos are looking a little dubious to me. But I'm going to have plenty of time to pick stuff up. I would like to pick up one more artifact for Urza Saga as well. I just have the Mox Ruby. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more here. Also, this is the kind of deck that can just play like 20 lands. And that totally works. There's Crop Rotation, but I don't have anything to Crop Rotation into besides Urza Saga and I guess Lotus Field. Can't take Ramanop. Maybe I do take Crop Rotation. The rest of this pack doesn't have anything I want. There's Lightning Bolt, but that's not even that much better than Incinerate, which I'm probably not going to play. I think maybe I just take Memory Jar, though. Memory Jar is a decent draw 7, and I can get Crop Rotation back. All right, Wasteland is perfectly great for what I'm looking for. Just pick 4. Passing a bunch of good blue cards, that's okay. Flooded Strand, okay. Another fetch land, and I have that Trop is really paying dividends here. And it can't get Zeotor's Proving Ground. That's okay, though. We'll take the fetch. Pick 6. We kind of missed here. Not really a Yogg-Will deck, but we could just take Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is fine. It's that or take, like, Rolling Earthquake. Rolling Earthquake's kind of interesting. No, we'll take the Spell Pierce. I don't think I'm going to Rolling Earthquake. I don't think I'm going to Breach. Probably not Raphellos. This is a 22 land deck right now. Well, we'll see if we get another playable or two. 2 more packs to get Dark Depths would really help the win percentage of this deck. Would really like to see a Dark Depths. And Dark Depths and Brain Freeze are the 2 cards I like most that I could get past. I don't think I'm going to get past Brain Freeze, but Depths is definitely possible. They're just mocking me with this Candelabra. Not a Mystic Forge deck. Candelabra Lotus Field with Thespian Stage. And Candelabra you can get off Saga. Also with Saga, Candelabra makes multiple big things. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to play any of these other cards. I could see doing that. I could definitely see doing that. 1 more pack. You can pass me a Dark Depths. You can pass me a Brain Freeze. Nope. Well, Taiga's probably pretty nice. Taiga makes Wooded Foothills into untapped green. No, it already is. Is Tundra better? Tundra makes Flooded Strand the same because it's the same colors. Basically, do I want just another red-green land or do I want a blue-white land for this Comet? I probably just want another red-green land is my guess. That's fine. All right, well, now I get a blue-white land. I think I will take that. I don't think I want Knight of the Reliquary here. Knowing I'm not going to have the Depths combo makes me a little less worried about it, and I think just having lands is good. Imperial Recruiter gets Oracle, Chromehost Seed Shark, Courser, and Elvish Retainer. That's probably not good enough. Probably just hate Lingering Souls or maybe a Grist. Sure. We're not a Protean Hulk deck, though. I'll make a Protean Hulk deck at some point. Mocking me with the Hex Mage. I guess I'll take Crop Rotation. Am I even going to play Crop Rotation? It gets Wasteland, Urza Saga. It gets the Lotus Field, which I think is kind of it might actually be an important card. All right, let's consider it. Oh, I actually really like Chandra. I don't mind missing out on Seachrome Coast. All right, let's just take some stuff. I think I'm more likely to be passing to a white drafter than someone who wants Hellrider. Okay, well, I don't actually know how good this deck is. It's got some stuff going for it. Any deck with fast spawn and 3 draw 7s can really pop off. I'm kind of curious how this Lotus Field stuff's going to go. Let's build it and find out. Alrighty, so here's where we ended up. 19 lands, because I think this deck can just go a little heavy on lands. It's got a ton of spell lands. I am playing the Breach because Breach Time Warp, it's expensive, but this deck's I think going to generate a good amount of mana, and Breach Time Warp is pretty good, plus Breach Looting and Loam can like really fuel it. And we're going to go pretty hard on this Fast Bond Crucible sort of thing. I also like Chandra here. Chandra plus 2 Time Warp is also pretty sick. All right, let's see how round 1 goes. We are on the draw. I'm going to keep this hand. I don't really like it. I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan this hand. If I draw a Mox, it's great. Also, getting to Wasteland Library is fantastic there. So I'm already glad I kept. And let's hope to draw a Fast Spawn. That's obviously not only the card I want to draw most here, it's the card I want to draw most pretty much every game. Survival. Huh. Okay, so Zeotor's Proving Ground. Actually, do I want to play that? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, let's do that. And I would like to set up a Lotus Field Thespian Stage here, but we can't do it yet. Because if I crop rotate this into Lotus Field, it really does not work out well for me. Okay. Heliod. Oh. Heliod combo here, huh? Don't think I want to crop rotate for Lotus Field quite this time. I think I'm just going to play Chrome Host Seed Shark here, and then next turn I'm going to go Thespian Stage Oracle, and then I'm probably going to put Lotus Field out. I'm getting worried about this Heliod combo, but what can I do, right? Thespian Stage, Oracle of Moldiah. Could also just hit Lotus Field on top. Mox Ruby. Shame. I am going to have to get that thing out of here. I guess I'll hit and pass the turn. I guess we'll pass. Heliod is going to get activated. Can't go infinite off just Ballista here. Oh, Spike Feeder. So Spike Feeder is going to gain infinite life if Dom has a forest. Because you play Spike Feeder, you remove a counter to gain 2 life, and then you put a counter on that. Oh, we're binning Endurance. Okay. So I guess we can't cast the Spike Feeder. So basically this gives infinite life, and we're getting Skyclave. We're going to Skyclave the Oracle. 3 cards in hand. All right. I guess this is fine. Yeah, Skyclaving Oracle seems like the play. Okay, so let's go end of turn. We are going to crop rotate. Sack Forest, get a get a token. Get Lotus Field. Sack Island and Proving Ground. Draw, so there's Courser. So now Spike Feeder in hand. This makes me want to Wheel of Fortune here. The question is, do I play Courser before playing Wheel? I think so. I don't love ditching Chandra, but I think, well, is it better to play Courser or is it better to just leave up Thespian Stage? That's the question. Because if I leave up Thespian Stage, I have a ton of mana the next turn. Courser isn't really going to help me. I think I'm actually just going to leave up Stage, so I actually think I'm going to do this. Because this also leaves mana up in case I draw Fast Bond. Wow, I drew a lot of nothing. All right, well, let's just pass. Discard Guardian of Ghirapur, Spike Feeder, and Regrowth. Next turn, I'm going to be able to play Comet, and at some point I could draw Time Warp or Underworld Breach, that sort of thing. So to kill me with Ballista and Heliod, Dom's going to need to play a Ballista for 2 and give it lifelink, or gain life in some way. Lauren of the Third Path, okay. Oh, that makes Heliod into a creature. Sure, you can attack me for 5, I guess. I'm at 13. Thespian Stage on Lotus Field. At this point, I wouldn't mind drawing a Candelabra. Mox Ruby. Well, let's play the Ruby. Let's get a 0/0. And let's play Comet. Here, let's get a 4/4. Well, a token that can become a 4/4. Oh, getting reprieved? Sure. I guess I'll still do that again. Yeah, you've got nothing better to do. Oops. All right, Comet. Get another token. And I guess I'll activate Comet and roll. I rolled a 4, so it's going to deal 5 to any target and then get -2 loyalty. Not really ideal, but I guess I'll hit the Skyclave. Oh, didn't even use Selfless Spirit. Sure. Could play Elvish Reclaimer. Does that do much for me? These are all summoning sick. It doesn't really. Let's play Wooded Foothills and pass the turn because I want Chrome Host Seed Shark to block the Selfless Spirit. And I think I'm just going to make an Incubator token into a 4/4 end of turn. Pest Infestation. All right, I guess I can't stop that. I guess I'm going to make an incubator token into a 1/1 end of turn. That's going to be my new jam. All right, well. Let's get Shropshire. Oh, wrong one. Oh, no, that was the right one. All right, well, I need to draw some action. I have a lot of draw 7s in my deck. Jace's action. All right, let's start by using Comet. All right, and I rolled a 4, so it's again gonna nug. All right, sure, I'll nug Selfless Spirit. Jace. And draw. It's also possible Dom doesn't have Ballista in deck, so can't combo me out from here, but who knows? Okay, that's a lot of lands. Wow. Land. Elvish Reclaimer, and I think I'm going to upkeep. Want to get some of those lands out of there. And does attacking, there's 5 attackers, and I currently have 5 blockers. Yeah, I don't really want to attack here. I feel like that's not really going to help me win this game. Okay, Mox is fine. Obviously, I feel close to losing with Survival of the Fittest Heliod in play. Sarah Paragon, so that's infinite life. Okay. Yeah, you got a Spike Feeder. Assuming Dom goes for it. Yes. So we're just gonna play, and the way we do this is I basically seeded that Dom has infinite life. It's gonna gain some life here just to get up to, you know, whatever life. All right, so my plan, I can still win this game. What I want to do here is basically find Underworld Breach. If I find Underworld Breach, I can Wheel of Fortune twice, and that can kill Dom, but I guess it'd actually be a draw because of the Loran. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe Comet will just maybe Comet will kill the Loran. All right. So on my turn, upkeep. I'm gonna Reclaimer here. Sack this, and I have Jar as well. Sure. Let's get Island. Draw. Start by using Comet. Return a card with 2 mana value less from your graveyard to your hand. I guess I'll pull back a Wasteland or whatever. Yeah, I guess I'm going to draw 3 cards. Loam, Ren and 6, Crucible. Put back those 2. Loam back Wooded Foothills. Make an incubate token, I guess. Oh, I can't even. I can't even shuffle and then draw. So basically, I think I'm just dead here because Dom can play Endurance. All right, yeah, we're done. That was wild. I drew a ton of cards. I drew all the land left in my deck, which was unfortunate. Bonfire seems like it would be good in this matchup. What do I want to take out? Pest Infestation is going to be annoying, but I think Pest Infestation is just going to be annoying. I actually do think Crop Rotation is good still. Maybe I just take out Life from the Loam. Maybe it's the weakest of those three things, and I need it the least. All right, let's try this again. I felt like I had some good outs there to win, but didn't quite get there. What does this hand do? This hand unfortunately has breach in my opener, but I'm going to keep this because I have Wren in 6 plus I can get a trop with the Flooded Strand, so Wren in 6 to build up mana and then play a wheel seems pretty good. Just pass, and depending on how things go, I might be able to crop rotate for Lotus Field here. Trop, still want Fast Bond. I like Urza Saga, but I think getting this into play is really good. And still always in the Fast Bond waiting room here. I guess at this point, though, I'm probably just going to crop rotate and in Wasteland here. Yeah, I'm going to get reprieved. That's okay. Oh, I didn't. Nice. I thought for sure that's what was going to happen. +1, get back Wasteland. Play Urza Saga and pass the turn here. Next turn, probably activate Saga. We'll see. Draw that. +1, get back Trop. But I'll still play Flooded Strand and pass the turn. I think it's better to activate Saga than to use the Seed Shark here. Astrolabe fixes green, which it looks like Dom was missing. Okay, let's get Island. Make an idiot. Tear Asunder. Oh, I see. Okay, well, there goes that. And let's go Wasteland into Seed Shark here. I got a 1/1. Dom could have torn Asunder in response to the fetch land, but I guess this works out. All right, my Wren in 6 is getting nugged here before I get the emblem. That's fine. Ooh, Oracle Moldai is pretty nice. I actually think I want to play that before playing Jace. Just getting more lands into play seems fantastic. And then next turn I can go Jace plus Wheel. Okay, here's Heliod. A little scared of that. Let's play an island off the top. Faithless Looting. Make a 4/4. Draw 3 cards. Well, there's a Time Warp coming, so if I can survive one turn, then I am in great shape. Do I want to wheel this turn? I could. I'm stuck on lands. It doesn't feel like wheeling is what I want to do. So let's just play Forest off the top. Just play the Crucible, I think. I think that's better than playing Reclaimer. Construct is getting pretty large. Yeah, let's just attack for 4. No reason to expose Jace. All right, Forest, Spike Feeder, gain infinite life. Oh, nope, survival. That's a lot nicer. Okay. I should be able to win this game pretty easily this turn. I mean, just at this point, Time Warp has to basically do the trick. Lotus Field's coming. Okay, Time Warp targeting me. Make another token. Oh, Reprieve. Urgh. That I cannot stop. Okay. Is that 13? Wow, this is brutal. What do I do then? The Reprieve got me so good. Next turn, any creature plus a green land is Spike Feeder for infinite life. Does need the green land, though. I can't Wasteland. I don't have a way to blow up things. I could make a token, but we're not attacking for enough damage. Let's see. If I attack with those two, I can put Dom down to 2. Came pretty close. I guess just bouncing with Jace would have also maybe done the trick, but in mana up too. I don't know. Let's shuffle here. I don't know, maybe we'll find something. Oh, okay. Now that actually does the trick, I think. Faithless Looting. Discard 2 lands. Play Fast Bond. There we go. Forest. Horizon Canopy. Forest. Flooded Strand. Get Hallowed Fountain. Oh, wow. That was my last. Oh, all my islands are in play. All right. Time Warp. All right. That's going to be enough. All right. Whew. Well, finding Fast Bond was exactly what I needed to find, as it turns out. All right. All right. Oh, Fast Bond. Definitely an important thing. Do I want to Incinerate? Maybe instead of Elvish Reclaimer, I just need a little bit more disruption. All right. Okay, so on the draw here. Oh, man. This has a lot of the cards I want. Lotus Field and Thespian Stage is really nice. No... I'm going to keep it. I can't just mulligan to Fast Bond. In fact, that even specifically doesn't work because Fast Bond is not a good card when you've mulliganed as much. So I think I just have to keep this. Hopefully that he plays something I can ping. Okay, didn't. I'm just going to play Renin 6 here anyway. He's got Reprieve. So be it. All right, +1. Eladamri's Call. Okay. Into Heliod. Yeah, Heliod's really annoying. I can't remove it from play. All right, there's Heliod. Let's play Lotus Field. Sack those, and then +1. I think I just get back the mountain, honestly. Regrowth, Eladamri's Call. Okay. I need my Fast Bond. I think I just have to go Thespian Stage, wheel. Actually, I guess I can just wheel first. Because I have red and 6. Because this way, if I draw a Forest Fast Bond or something like that, or actually just Fast Bond, because I have Flooded Strand to get back with red and 6. I've got a wheel to make it so he can't combo next turn. And if I draw a Fast Bond, we're in great shape here. Discarding Crucible is not ideal, but yeah, so be it. Eladamri's Call, okay. What are we Eladamri's calling for? An Endurance? Elder Gargaroth? Sure. Oh, there's Fast Bond. And Candelabra. Okay. Well, I can't do anything too nuts, but we're going to be set up pretty nicely here. Let's get Thespian Stage back. Stage. Wasteland. Island. I'm going to play the Wasteland here. I think it's fine. I'll keep Candelabra in hand. Because just no reason to expose it to Artifact. Okay. Okay. All right, well. Yeah, infinite life, that's fine. Do I get an Urza's Saga here? I think I do. So my way to win here involves Wheel of Fortune plus Oh, I guess Red and 6 Wheel of Fortune could technically work too. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I was hoping not to wheel Dom directly into the combo, but what are you going to do? I guess I'll just sack a forest here to get Urza's Saga. Because if I can protect the Ren and 6 for a turn, I can also get, which I guess is going to be hard against Giver of Runes, but... Okay. Okay, let's crop rotate. Sack forest. Actually, do I want to get Horizon Canopy? Is that better? I guess I have tons of mana. Yeah, I'll just get Horizon Canopy. It's fine. Okay. Draw. There's Courser. Alright, I guess Courser is a start. There's Bonfire. Okay. That I do like. So let's draw. Let's go Candle. Red. Untap those two. And we're going to Bonfire for 2. Actually, hold on. Let's go +1 on Ren and 6. Yeah, we'll get back Horizon Canopy. Play Horizon Canopy, sack it to draw a card. Okay, I can play a land off the top. Play a land off the top. All right, so I'll stop playing lands here, I think, and then go Seed Shark. Oh, actually, I do want to play one more land, so I can Wasteland here. Wasteland. Bonfire U for 2. I guess you could have Spike Feedered to... All right, so I think I can make it a draw now, which is funny because I have 15 cards. I draw to 14 cards, and then I cast 2 Wheel of Fortunes is my plan. I need my Red and 6 to survive. Terra Sunder on Red and 6. Sure. Okay. We can't draw a card or anything. All right, I guess I just play this. Pass the turn. I feel like my deck's doing some pretty good stuff, but just having the infinite combo on turn 4 was pretty tough. I guess it was turn 5. I had like tons of mana, a big bonfire, a Ren and 6 going. I might be able to... Yeah, I might be able to Wheel of Fortune for the win here off, or for the draw rather, off of these. We're getting pested. Sure. Draw. I don't think playing Chandra does a whole lot for me, so I think I'll just wait. Pass the turn. Okay. Seed Shark the Incubator. All right, well now I guess I'm probably going to play Chandra next turn. No attacks? All right, sure. Gives a draw. I don't really want to cast that, so let's go Chandra because it gets me a big token as well. Now getting reprieved, sure. Still get a token, baby. And then candelabra those two. I mean, I just need to find Underworld Breach, right? And I need Dom to have 13 cards in deck while I have more than 7. Or 7 or more. That actually seems like pretty doable, honestly. Kill those two for 1. And it's going to get to put a +1/+1 counter on one of the pests, and I think that's fine. All right, I think I can get a draw here. I guess I'm a little down on time, but didn't really anticipate this. Here, I'll show my teammates what's going on. Okay, he's at 14, so I just need, basically I need to find Underworld Breach before I die, but also in the next 5 draw steps. Finale for 4 is this Sarah Paragon. Oh, I also have to worry about endurance, but like I just can't do anything about that. Okay. Giver of Runes, sure. Okay, well, let's make a token. Make a token into a real boy. Block, block. So I can't kill Sarah Paragon anymore, but I can kill Giver and the Pest if I want. Draw, that's not Breach. I mean, if I looting now and draw, it's the same as if I draw Breach at any point. I feel like looting draws before I'll have 7 cards. If I find Breach in those top 4 cards, which it just has to be, right? Let me see, do I have a way to, I guess Jace is a way to like look deeper without decking me. I guess I can probably hold on for another turn here. Nug those two. And then make Sarah Paragon gigantic. Okay. Pass the turn. Tireless Tracker doesn't really change much. Wall Blossoms, sure. Endurance, oh, I guess one reason to do it last turn is to play around Endurance. Because now he could have drawn Endurance. Well, yeah, all right, there goes Chandra. All right, well, I guess it's probably not Endurancing unless his like last card is Endurance here. All right, let's make the token into a creature. Why not? Breach. All right, I guess I just have to looting now because I might just die next turn. Okay, so let's put back, or discard rather. Kind of doesn't matter. Those two. Jace. Brainstorm really only draws me 1 actual card. Breach. Okay. And then I just cast Breach and wheel twice. All right. Breach. Wheel. And oh man, if he draws Endurance, I guess he just gets to draw endurance now with as long as I need him to not have a green card either, because I don't have any counter spells. Well, whatever. Let's just go for it. He had it. All right. Well, I tried. Down a game or down a match, but I like what I got going. So let's hope we don't get play against Infinite Life next round. All right, time for round 2. Playing against a blue-green kind of ramp deck. So this hand goes land, go, Lotus Field, red and 6. I think I try this. At some point, I'm going to draw a fastball in my opening hand, and that'll be nice. Though I guess with this hand in specific, fastball in my opener would not have been great. Mox Ruby would still be a pretty nice draw. All right, I'll take Island. And next turn, oh, Ancestral, nice. Cool. Ancestral into Mana Crypt. All right. I guess there's that, huh? This game was looking not terrible, and now, well, now it is. I think I just Lotus Field here. Don't think it really makes sense to wait. Because I can get back Thespian Stage, Mystical Tutor for Fact or Fiction. Okay. Because I can get back Thespian Stage with red and 6 at some point here. Obviously, might take a little time. All right, here comes Fact or Fiction. Craterhoof, Behemoth, and Treachery, I guess, on the bottom. Okay, they took Chart, Sprawl, and Land. I guess we're going to put Sprawl on the forest first. Chosen color is blue. Chart a course. Yeah, I mean, my opponent's doing way more. I haven't cast a spell yet, and they've cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. Granted, none of their spells do anything, but okay. Loam is interesting. Let's still just cast Faithless Looting here, because I really need to just get some velocity going. Can I get... Yeah, Forest is a start. So let's go discard Wasteland and Crop Rotation. Forest. Red and 6. Nug that. Okay. Next turn, I can get backstage and use it, or I can cast... Somehow I've also drawn all 3 of my draw 7s, but hey, you know, whatever. Okay. I mean, if I find fastball and still don't hate the position I'm in, Retrofitter, that's some action. Okay, I mean, Retrofitter make a token is not the most fearsome play I've ever seen. I'm at 20 still. If I can find fastball, I actually think I can win this game, despite my opponent doing a million things. If they have a counterspell, I think that's going to be trouble as well. Let's get back Thespian Stage. So you can untap and sack this. Can't make a 4/4 this turn, though. Do I want to make... I think I activate Stage... and then cast Loam on these two, might as well. All right, pass the turn. Let's see, what is this? Sure, we're retrofittering. Making another token, okay. 3 flips in a row? Sure. Gaia's Cradle, okay, that one I'll probably want to Wasteland. Red and 6 goes to 1 here. I'm not going to dredge because I don't want to draw that. Oh, Seed Shark. I think what I'm going to do is go Wasteland the Cradle just to force some action here. And then I don't think I want to cast Wheel of Fortune this turn. I think what I'm going to do is cast Seed Shark and pass. And then end of turn, cast Sail into the West. That plays around counterspells well enough. Well, I'm glad this Crater Hoof's in the graveyard. And also doesn't give them a ton of mana or a ton of new cards when they have a lot of mana and aren't really doing much. They haven't cast any spells besides Retrofitter in the last 2 turns, which is a little weird. Okay. Seed Shark. +1 on a Wasteland. Pass the turn. Don't think I need to do anything else. Okay, just making... I think at this point you might want to actually start going up the chain to try to get a 4/4, but whatever. 4 flips in a row. Let's see if we can just attack you with Seed Shark, ping you, and then you're just 2 flips away from dying. Well, actually, not even the ping. Just to attack with Seed Shark is 2 flips away from death. It's not terrible. Especially if I sail into the West and find something like a Time Warp. Okay, they're all coming at Ren and 6. That's fine. Block. Oh, didn't even sack it. Don't need it. All right, well, let's sail into the West here. Making a 4/4. You got a counterspell? If you have a counterspell, that's fine. Mana Leak, sure. No loam. Draw Reclaimer. So if I Wheel of Fortune, if I attack with the token, that doesn't really much. You just make a Retrofitter on top. Say, yeah, the attacking on the ground doesn't do a whole lot. The question is it better to wheel here? I think so. I think I'm going to play the Elvish Reclaimer first, though. I think I play the Wasteland. I think I just cast Wheel of Fortune here, making a token. My hand is pretty bad. So it's not Dredge Loam, not Dredge Loam. Oh, there's Fast Bond. Land, 6. Do I want to Dredge Loam? Yeah, I think so. Milled Jace Chandra Mountain. Tap this for green. Let's go Fast Bond. Make a token. See if Fast Bond resolves. All right. Let's play this. Make a token. Let's cast Courser. See if that resolves. There's Comet. Okay. Let's go land. This is kind of decent, actually. Sack this to draw. All right. Land. Oh, there's another land. Perfect. Land. Tracker. Don't need that. I'm going to be 1 mana short of playing Comet. Is that true? Yeah, I think it is. What a shame. Because I can loan back these 3. I guess I needed to hit 1 more untapped land. Land. I mean, I break even on lands here. Land. Yield and yield. All right, so do I want to attack on the ground? I don't think so. I think I will attack with the Seed Shark, though. Okay, they had Nissa and a bunch of lands in hand. Sure. Well, Crater Hoof's in the bin, so let's hope I don't get hoofed in some form or fashion here. Retrofitter. Untop Retrofitter. And Retrofitter. Okay. You're at 6. Can we get 5 in a row? No. It's okay. I don't know that I need to win the flips. Yeah, I guess they just didn't do anything. Sure. We'll take it. Playing against a deck that has Nissa, Natural Order. I kind of want Spell Pierce and Bonfire. Loam was actually good that game. Wasteland didn't seem amazing, but I'm not going to cut it. But I had to kill. You have to kill Cradle actually, so yeah, that would be crazy to cut it. I think I do want to cut one of Reclaimer. I kind of like everything else. I guess maybe I could cut the Loam. All right. On the draw here, let's see how this pans out. Any turn 1 fast bonds? All right, turn 2 fast bond. We'll keep this. Lotus Field has been pretty good so far. All right, I don't care too much about that. Raging Ravine, go. Turn 2, I'm going to go fast bond Lotus Field. Oh, and there's Thespian Stage. Whatever. If I get mana leaked, I get mana leaked. Didn't. Nice. Play. And unfortunately, one colorless away from having the ultimate turn 2. Let's sack Proving Ground and Wasteland or Raging Ravine. Raging Ravine. Pass the turn. Would like to find a... I wouldn't mind a land this turn, actually, because I want to be able to play Courser and activate Stage, but I can't... If I don't draw a land, I can't just play Courser hoping there's a land on top. All right, so now I can do that because I have a land to play already. Courser. Oh, I actually should have played my land first. I just realized that, but whatever. This is fine. I should have done that because like I have fast bond out, so I don't need to actually slow roll the land. But this will work out, I think, okay here. Hex Drinker, sure. This is going to be fine. We're just going to go Chandra, blow up both your things, -4 it. Crop rotation doesn't do too much for me here, so let's just go Chandra. Hope you don't have Force of Negation, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I guess this just gets to do that. Sure. Well. So I guess I should have done 4 to the face. I was thinking that was one step lower. But I think killing the Hex Drinker is still probably good. Let's crop rotate this away. Let's get Urza's Saga. Draw and land. They have 3 cards. Is now the time to sail into the west? I think it probably is. Oh, I guess I can't. Let's just crack this, I think. Let's get Trop. I have a lot of mana. I don't mind doing this now. They can use their mana how they want. Okay, I want to embark. I would like to discard my hand to draw 7 cards. And I assume my opponent is going to want to also discard Craterhoof, Guy's Cradle, Woodfall Primus. Love it. Oh, this is going to be a good turn. This is going to be a good turn. Let's tap this for... Let's just tap this, play Candelabra. So Candelabra basically adds 4 mana here. So if I do this, let's untap those 2. I guess I didn't need to even tap the Saga, but whatever. Untap these 3. Tap this for green. Let's cast Oracle and leave mana up for Comet here. Ancestral in response. Sure. And Time Warp. I could sack Horizon Canopy, and if my top card is there a better way to do this? I guess Wrenn and 6 is minus mana. All right, yeah, I'll just sack Horizon Canopy, and if my top card is after Time Warp is a land, I get to take an extra turn here. Seems like a pretty decent gamble. Mox Ruby, funny. Funny. All right, well, let's just play Comet then. And activate Comet, rolling a 6-sided die. So far, I've only hit the -2 pretty much. I rolled a 6, so I can activate it twice more. Okay. Activate Comet. Made 2 squirrels. Activate Comet. And snug you for 8, I guess. Okay, that seems like a card. Wow. It put 2 squirrels into play and dealt 8 to my opponent and has 6 loyalty. I don't think I want to attack still. But, well, unless... This is my turn 5. And on turn 5, I have 10 mana, really 14 mana in play thanks to Candelabra. And Comet, Oracle, Fast Bond, and my hand is Time Warp, Memory Jar, Red and 6. Like, I'm going to get to go completely off if they don't do something pretty good here. So I like where I'm at. All right, Treachery Oracle. I mean, that's a start. Let's see. So next turn, I still think with Comet, Time Warp, Ren and 6, I'm going to be in pretty good shape. Oh, we're Nissaing here. So blow up Urza Saga. Urza Saga, that's the one we blew up? Okay. We'll see how that works out for them. Maybe that's better than Fast One. I don't know. All right, let's start by activating Comet. See where we're at. So I just made 2 squirrels, sure. Let's Time Warp myself just to make sure this is going to work. And then land. Tap those 2. And red, green, red and 6, +1 on Urza's Saga. Yeah, play Urza's Saga, tap, play Jar, and then take my extra turn, no attacks. And if Comet hits, it's obviously just straight up game here. Like if I hit the deal damage mode. All right, hit squirrels again. Let's just play a land. I have 16 cards left. Yeah, let's just crack Jar here. Underworld Breach. Underworld Breach seems like it's going to do something pretty good. All right, let's go Breach. Time Warp. Oh yeah, this is just game this way. All right. Exile. 3. Land. Time Warp. I need to tap more blue. All right, this should be enough. I mean, taking 2 extra turns with Comet out is, I'm sure, more than enough. All right, and land. I guess I could. Oh, I haven't even used my Candelabra yet. All right. Time Warp again. Actually, instead of Time Warp, let's just cast Chandra. I mean, technically, I actually could have cast Chandra and Time Warp. It's no, let's +2 it. Red, Crucible. All right. Well, we've had our fun, I think. All right, well, let's take our turn and then Comet. Oh, we didn't even use Red and 6. Yeah, sure. Saga, whatever. Activate Comet. Boom. Take 10. There we go. 1-1, and the deck is doing its thing. I'm loving this Lotus Field. It's actually like, it's not Academy, but seems like a solid replacement with the set of cards I've got. So let's see how round 3 goes. Alrighty, time for round 3 here. I am Let's see. All right, I'm on the play here against Theo, and let me see, what is Theo up to here? Theo is up to, is this red green beets? Red green beets, okay. This hand doesn't look very good against red green beets. I guess I can Faithless Looting, but I can't even cast it off Flooded Strand. I think I can mulligan. I'm gonna give it one more shot here. Okay, I'll keep this. Let's put back Jar and Forest. And go turn one Reclaimer. This is like this one this hand I don't mind too much actually. Turn one Reclaimer, turn two I can go with red and 6 I can go oh. That's interesting. I was gonna play red and 6 next turn, but the Mox Rui is even nice, so I'm gonna go sack the Trop. I can't get Lotus Field yet, but I can set up for a Lotus Field next turn, which I think will be nice. Oh, and he's got a really slow start. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let's do this, sack this. I think I just get Urza's Saga. Life from the Loam, huh? Oh, I don't know why I sacked the land that way. Okay. I thought I should have just sacked the Hallowed Fountain. It obviously made no sense to sack the green source. Well, he's vamping here, huh? What are we vamping for? Go. Okay. If this is just channel Emrakul, then we're going to be in trouble. I was about to do some things that were cool, but we're not quite there. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, that's that. I didn't have a Caracas to go get. Spell Pierce isn't even that good against channel. I don't think I like Bonfire that much. I actually think here I just submit. I think that is my plan. Not my favorite, but what can you do? I do think I like that I aggressively mold. I mean, I think it worked out better to do that than to keep the other hands. The hand I kept actually did something, or at least was trying to. So seemed better to me. Okay, I'd like to play first. Hoo-hoo, yeah. Okay, this hand is nice. I am missing another land. So basically I would like to just draw a land here. If I can draw a land, then I can just turn 2 sail into the west. Really any green or blue land would do the trick here. Ren and 6. Oh, okay, that's actually fine here. Tap this, green, crop rotate. Which one do I rotate away actually? I think I actually get the Taiga. Wooded Foothills, crack. Get Trop. Ren and 6, and then +1 Ren and 6, and pick up Wooded Foothills and play it. Okay, I mean this is going great now. I'm going to discard the Underworld Breach, but I'm going to get to cast a Sail into the West next turn, and that is going to be just spiffy. Turn 2 Lelia. All right, that's pretty good. Getting to whack my Ren and 6 here. Exiling Ashen Rider. Let's get Zeator's Proving Ground. All right, Dub 6. Ooh. Wasteland's really nice. Okay, so let's go Wasteland. Let's just sail into the west here to start things off. I will embark and I will discard my hand and draw 7 cards. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid start. Okay, we drew all lands, but I actually think we're gonna be fine here. We're gonna go Wasteland to Jetmir's Garden. +1 Wasteland. Wasteland, the City of Traders. I don't mind losing my Ren and 6 here. Strand, and I don't think I have, I think I have two left to get. Okay, that's good to know. Land. I guess I do have to watch out. I'm taking a little bit of damage here. And then play Crucible. And I don't actually need to play any of these lands right now, so I'm not going to, but I have a Crucible. So there we go. All right, and Forest, attack Red and 6, sure. Oh wow, Chandra and Jace. Let's see, I have 6. I have plenty of mana, especially since I can replay my lands. Land. And this leaves enough mana for Chandra. Great. Draw 3. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can Chandra into Time Warp. I'd have to play 3 lands. I'd take a lot of damage. I don't really need to do that. Let's just cast Chandra. Well, let's see. Let's play this and sack it, I think. I have 4 lands left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm actually going to take a bunch of damage here. I think it's worth it because I think this just puts the nail in the coffin. I really don't want to get just channel Emrakul here. That would be really foolish. And I think I can avoid that. Because now I can go Chandra +2, add blue. Then Time Warp. And then Chandra will copy that Time Warp. Yeah, and then that's what we are talking about here. Okay. That was a turn 4 win. Look, this is a fast spawn deck. When it draws fast spawn, it does good stuff. Let's see if we can keep the train rolling and pull out the 2-1. I would really like to. Would be nice, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh. All right. This hand, all it needs is, this is just the nut draw. It just needs to draw a spell of any kind. All right, we're gonna keep it. Let's do it. This is gonna be so. This is so cool. I'm loving Lotus Field. Yeah, gotta show my teammates. All right, turn 1 Noble, huh? Let's go. Urza Saga, that actually kind of counts as a spell. So let's go Forest, Fast Bond, Island, Stage, Ruby, tap, Lotus Field, put these on the stack, stage the Lotus Field, sack those 2, play Urza Saga. Oh, I guess I actually, the funny thing is, I think I actually could have done even slightly better. I could have loamed back those 2 lands. I could have, instead of staging, just floated the mana, loamed them back. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. That's really funny. Let's see. Keeping mana up, so I can't, dang, I can't get full loam value. Do I want to toss my loam now in exchange for some more lands? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not like super thrilled about the idea, but I think this is going to be one of those Thespian Stage Urza Saga games is what I think this is going to be. Let's get Trop. loam those 3. And they're going to exile the Wooded Foothills. No. Okay, so now I go Saga, copy Saga. I just don't need to play my lands. All right. I haven't played it. Oh wait, I drew Wooded Foothills, so I have played a land yet, so no reason to play a land. Actually, I guess we have this Fast Bond and we have the Wasteland and the Strip Mine, so I guess I should just copy the Urza Saga now. Oh wait, I didn't leave enough mana to do it all. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. Yeah, I was like double tapping my Lotus Field for no reason. Okay, well, that wasn't great, but hopefully we can move past that. I think I'll still be okay here, but I did make my job a little harder for no reason. Keeping mana up. Let's. Okay. Untap. So these go on the stack. So let's go create a token. Now this gets the first ability of Urza Saga. We're stomping that. Sure. And then I get Candelabra, and I'm actually going to be able to really go off in just a second here. I'm going to take one more hit, and then I should be okay. Yeah. Basically, I ended up down a token for no good reason, but like I said, still salvageable. Let's just hope I don't get max punished for this. Rex Sage. Well, you can't actually kill the Urza Saga here because I can give it hexproof with Lotus Petal. Killing Candelabra is going to be pretty annoying because I was hoping to really pop off with Candelabra, but this is still okay here. And so what it basically, once this gets the Chapter 2 ability, I'm then going to want to swap it to something else. Oh man, the Rex Sage is actually really annoying though. That is unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Well, I guess it'll depend what gets Rex Saged. We'll have to see what that is. But oh, okay, so. Oh, but this means I'm never an Urza Saga again. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm back to needing to draw another land. So I guess the Rex Sage, yeah, would have ended up the same way. I would have just had an extra token, but yeah, this is actually going to be pretty difficult. All right, because now I need to draw action of some kind. Okay, Tireless Tracker definitely counts. I'm at 8. All right, we're still very much in this now. Let's Candelabra those two. That's a start, and let's see. Crack the clue. Okay. Draw. Oh, Chandra. Yes. Okay, we're going to want to do that. So I guess I'll play this and make a clue. Crack this. Get Taiga, make another clue. Let's draw, because if we draw a Time Warp, that'll change our play. I don't think I need to Jace and Chandra here. So let's just go Chandra minus X, and we're going to go kill that, X equals 2. And then play a land, just to make it so Tireless Tracker is fully juiced up. Okay. pass the turn, and now we've got Chandra. So I did mess up with the Saga there. And I was hoping to do this like Thespian stage. I'm gonna make a token every turn sort of deal, but you know what? This totally works. I just gotta make sure not to get burned out now, I guess. But as long as I can find Time Warp, I think I'll be in fine shape here. Draw. That's Time Warp. All right, so let's add 2 mana. And then this is what we're gonna call the demoralization win. And that'll do it. Oof. This deck was fun, and Lotus Field really delivered. So a new twist on what we got going on here. Let's check it on the team. All right. Well, we actually just crushed them. I think the final score ended up being something like 7-3. Or 7-2 even. 7-3, I think. Either way, we were victorious. In part thanks to my 2-1 with Lotus Field lands. And you know what? I gotta say, look, Fastbond was a huge part of this. I'm not gonna say otherwise, but Candelabra with Lotus Field and Thespian stage actually worked out just fine. Bunch of draw 7s, Time Warp. You know what? This was great, and I really enjoyed playing it. Well, let's see if we can explore more Lotus Field synergies in future videos. Thanks for hanging out and watching me experiment here. And we got a 2-1, so it wasn't even that big of a risk, apparently. In any case, new draft up tomorrow, so make sure to check in, and maybe we'll draft a Comet again, too. The dog did some work. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.